Ghost Rider. Johnny, because of the old man with the devil, signed a contract to sell his soul. Therefore he has extraordinary superpowers. But now Johnny, who is transformed for the first time, not only did he start smoking, and at his feet, and started a raging fire. Immediately after, his whole body is from the inside out. It was engulfed by the scorching flames. And this burning skull shape, it has also become the iconic transformation form of the Ghost Rider. But just then, desired to gain the power of the devil old man, Wu Xinma also appeared. And he brought along 3 of his men, the 3 demons of terroir and water. But when the wind demon rushed over, when hanging the Ghost Rider on a chain, I saw the Ghost Rider raise his hand and pull off the chain. The backhand will come to the earth demon. Then he waved the chains. He entangled the earth demon. After a while, the earth demon was scorched by the flames, instantly turned into slag. And he comes up to the Harley, reaching out, also upgraded it to an evil spirit chariot. And then we're done. He got in the car. He rushed out into the distance. But then he saw a gangster is robbing by the side of the road.
You guilty.
Finish. He went up and grabbed the gangster. He used his eye of judgment skill. And the gangster at the moment, feeling everything, after the pain of being persecuted by him. In the end he got the punishment he deserved. But just as the sun came out, the Ghost Rider is still in front of a graveyard. It has changed back to its original appearance. However, when he opened his eyes, he found a tombkeeper standing in front of him. And this old man. Not only do I know what Johnny went through last night, and he knows a lot. The legend of the Ghost Rider. After saying goodbye to the elderly, Johnny went back home. However, due to the police presence at the scene of the rubble, Johnny's vehicle number plate was found. So they arrested Johnny. But Johnny just went to jail. A group of prisoners approached him. However, the next second, transformed Ghost Rider. I got rid of them all. Then he raised his hand to melt the fence. Escaped. His soul chariot, already waiting outside. At this time, one of the COs rushed over. Just come up. But Rejaw. Ghost Rider. But it didn't hurt this person. He rode his chariot. Run out. However, when he was driving, when you come to an arched building, he found police cars around. He has been surrounded. So he turned around. It slid into the water from above. And then he's on the surface. Left like a flat ground. But now, the 3 demons also sensed the whereabouts of the Ghost Rider. So as soon as the Ghost Rider got to the roof, the wind demon appeared. However, in the face of this invisible wind demon, I saw the Ghost Rider wielding the chains again. Take advantage of the extremely fast heat waves in the sky. In the end, the wind demon was eliminated. And the other side, the heart demon actually wants to take Johnny's girlfriend. But when Johnny arrived just in time, and pressed the witch's heart against the wall, Ghost Rider now discovers. It turns out that his eye of judgment, for this soulless witch, didn't work at all. And then Witchbrook grabbed the Ghost Rider, pressed him to the ground, and said to Johnny, if you want to save your girlfriend, you must bring the soul contract. Go to Revenge Town to find him. However, just as Johnny rode his motorcycle to the cemetery, want to get from the mouth of the tombkeeper, when asking about the whereabouts of the soul contract, I saw the gravekeeper lift a shovel. I took the contract out of it. And when he gave the contract to Johnny, he has to take the initiative to lead the way. Send Johnny to. The town of Revenge is 500 kilometers away. Immediately after, he whistles. He summoned his mount. It turns out that the gravekeeper, it turned out to be the Ghost Rider of the previous generation.
Herbert Slay.
Then he let the warhorse, also took the form of fire.
That's right.
Finish. The 2 generations of Ghost Riders rushed out. However, as they galloped along, after meeting the legendary town of Revenge, the old knight ran out of energy. Or have you used up the only remaining opportunity to transform? As soon as the old knight left, Johnny is also ready to be alone here. Go to Vengeance Town to rescue his girlfriend. But when Johnny is slow, when crossing a small river, he was ambushed by the water demon here, and dragged him into the water. After a fight in the water demon who thought he was winning, or the transformed Ghost Rider, spit out a flame, evaporated him in an instant, and Johnny came ashore. Riding a motorcycle, we arrived at Vengeance Town. After seeing Wu Xinma, Johnny took the soul contract. Let him let his girlfriend go. However, the moment the witch held the contract, Johnny, a transformation, still got into a fight with him, watching the Wu Xinma hit by the fire of hell, about to fall behind. But now, the sun on the horizon has risen.
Looks like you're out of time.
Finish. The Ghost Rider was still thrown flying by the witch heart demon, returned to its normal state. And I got it here. Heart demon of soul selling contract. Also ready to take the souls. It's all inhaled into his body.
My name is Legion.
But the next second, he was shot with a flamethrower by Johnny. Scattered the demons again. But then Johnny found out. Physical attack is now on him. It's useless. So Johnny transforms again. Go ahead and catch Wuxinmo. It opened his eyes of judgment. But this time, the witch heart demon without a soul, but because it has absorbed countless souls, immediately suffered the backlash of endless pain. After a while, he was dealt with at his own expense. But just then, the old devil has appeared again.
It's time I take back the power, Ghost Rider. You're free now.
But Johnny listened, but refused outright, because he's going to use the power of the devil. Do more to uphold justice. Then in the next Ghost Rider, what will happen?
Let's see what happened and how he ended.
But he is often in the dark, to punish the bad guys. However, due to the curse of the devil, his sanity is starting to get a little out of control. So he went into seclusion. But this day, a man who claims to be able to help Johnny, the old black who lifted the curse, but found him, but only if Johnny is going to help him save a boy named Danny, because the boy and his mother, now being chased by the devil's men, just when they were about to face danger, the Ghost Rider jumped out of the air. Immediately after, he threw the chains. I killed one when I came up, but the next second, the Ghost Rider is still being attacked by these two. A howitzer shot out. Then they took the boy, stuffed into the car and left. When Johnny opened his eyes again, he found himself lying in a hospital bed. It was the boy's mother who saved him. After many inquiries, Johnny is also from this mouth, asked the whereabouts of the gang that took the boy, and Johnny took off on his motorcycle. But just as the Ghost Rider caught up with them, the other party is holding a rocket launcher. Come up and send it. However, this time the Ghost Rider was shot. Then the Ghost Rider charged forward, waving chains. Just let the two people around him be wiped out in an instant. And a common attack like this, it doesn't hurt at all. Then he climbed up to a high-altitude installation. Then drive the giant work vehicle. It activates the cleanup mode of the scene. And this robber leader, after being captured by the Ghost Rider, or was it thrown out? And at the same time, women also find boys, and rescued him. After dawn, the devil is in the ruins. I saved this dead man again. As long as it's something he touches, this is what happens. However, when he is hungry, when turning a bag of plastic-wrapped bread, he still ate the food inside. And the other side, Johnny and the others, after meeting up with Old Black, they came to a mysterious place, and the person responsible for receiving them, it's this bald head with runes all over his face. Then the Old Black took Johnny, taken to a cave. However, as soon as Johnny walked into the secret room, a white light suddenly lit up above. Immediately after, Johnny's soul, but it seems to be purified. After waking up from a coma, Johnny found out the demonic curse on him has disappeared. But when he came out of the cave, I want to find the Old Black time. He found the bald head to actually take the woman and the Old Black and the others. Caught. So this bald head let the Old Black bring the boy to execute the boy, because this boy is no ordinary person. It was his mother who was trying to save her life. Make a pact with the devil. For the devil breeds a host on earth. The devil uses his power. Do whatever you want on earth. So by constantly changing the host, continue to do evil on earth. But since the demon's current host already aged, so the devil sent someone to find the boy. Complete host transfer. Then the boy was led down by the bald head. The boy. But just then, a white-haired man hugged him and put the knife in his hand. It corroded instantly. However, he grabbed it with his bald head in backhand. White-haired man behind the neck. The bald hand was also corroded. Then the bald head was pinned to the ground, along with others, turned into carrion. Then the white-haired man captured the boy again, sent him to the devil. But at night, just as the devil is about to decay his host, when replaced by a boy on the side, Johnny their side, also started a rescue plan. The boy's mother is responsible for clearing guards from a distance, and Johnny and Blackie is responsible for infiltrating the devil's lair. When Old Black is causing chaos ahead, Johnny rushes out the back, come up with a punch. Boy, at the moment, it seems to have some of the power of the devil. And at the same time, the Old Black over there also met the white-haired man, and was killed by it. However, just as Johnny was also hugged by the white-haired man, when it is about to be corrupted, and the boy came running, then the power of the first fire, to Johnny again. Then the transformed Ghost Rider, waving chains, it solved the problem for the people around it. But that boy. But the devil still took the opportunity to get into the car, ready to run away. But Johnny is now. He also summoned the soul chariot, and he got on his motorcycle. I chased after him from behind, facing artillery fire from vehicles ahead. Ghost Rider, fly into a truck. I replaced the mount with this one. The white-haired man appeared again, and with the Ghost Rider, fighting in the car. However, the white-haired man's corrosive skills, for the Ghost Rider, it didn't work at all. So the next second, the white-haired man was judged by the Ghost Rider's eye of judgment. Stare him to death. Then he hopped on the motorcycle again. Throw out the chains. Pull hard. He flipped the devil's vehicle over. Then the Ghost Rider stepped forward, grabbed the devil, throws it into the air. Then the demon was smashed to the ground by the Ghost Rider, sent back to hell. However, when the Ghost Rider, after getting the boy out of the car, he not only awakened the power of angels, saved the boy, and his flame turned blue, although it was not filmed after that. Ghost Rider's personal movie, but another version of the Ghost Rider. But it still appeared in a Marvel movie. Does anyone know which movie it is? You can type in the comment area.